Hey y'all, it's Amy. Hey, is he dead yet? Damn. One morning I'm gonna get lucky and y'all are gonna tell me yes. Uh, it can't come soon enough. It can't come soon enough. I gotta tell y'all, um, the more I think about it and the more I research and the more wonderful comments and encouragement that I get from all of you, the more positive I am that I'm going to actually make a try to run for Missouri State House of Representatives, District 149. Too often in our state, in these rural areas like I live in, there's never even anyone running against anyone else. It's non-contested. There'll be one candidate running for a particular office, and that's it. You don't really even have a choice. So at least I'll give everybody a choice, and I will give them a real choice because I'm not interested in party politics. I'm not interested in making money off of anything or anyone. I just want to see my country run fairly for everyone who lives in it. I don't care who you are, what color you are, what your situation in life is. We all deserve basic human rights, which is what I believe the Bill of Rights is. I don't believe that I'm guaranteed those rights simply because some man one day, a couple hundred years ago, wrote them down on a piece of paper. I believe that I'm guaranteed those rights and you are guaranteed those rights because we exist, because we're here, we're human. Everyone deserves those rights. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you live. We all deserve the right to a livable wage, to be able to live comfortably, feed our families, to pay our bills, to have fun every now and then. I see all these videos of people giving people crap over EBT and getting their nails done or their hair done. You know, I'm poor folk too. I've been on EBT, I've been on Medicaid, I've had private insurance, I've had good jobs, bad jobs. Um, I like to get my nails done too. When I can, I do. It makes me feel better about myself, boosts my confidence. Um, every once in a while, I like to go get my hair done. When I can afford to, I do because it makes me feel better about myself. Most of the time, though, I cut it myself. This right here is this pretty much all me. Um, it it's hell being poor, and I've been that way my whole life. I've lived paycheck to paycheck my whole life, and I've got nothing really to show for it. Um, and fighting harder now to live than I've ever had to in my life. So it's time that some of us regular people stood up and ran for these offices. Us Gen Xers, we try to stay out of shit and just go with the flow. That's what they taught us to do. Stay quiet, stay out of the way. Let the grown folks run things. Well, the grown folks run things into the ground, and it's time for them to let go of the reins and pass them on down to some of the rest of us who are a lot more progressive and a lot more understanding, tolerant, decent, albeit intelligent, at least emotionally, a lot less racist and sexist generally. It's time for things to change, and it's got to start somewhere. It's got to start at the grassroots level. It's got to start at the state levels, the county and city levels. It's got to start anywhere that there's an opening. We need other people to step up and run for office too. I know it can be nerve-wracking. It can be a frightening, scary thing to think about doing. You know that people are going to be all up in your business, and they're going to want to know all about you. And who doesn't have a few skeletons in their closet or a little shady stuff here and there in their past? I'm no different than anyone else. I'm just a regular person. I've done good things. I've done bad things. But I'll tell you one thing I've not ever done. I've never hurt a child. I have no felonies on my record, unlike our great president. And I didn't operate a sex trafficking ring or rape anyone or defraud a bunch of companies and charities and businesses. There's a whole lot of things I've never and would never do. Sell out my family and friends and the people that live around me in my area. I would never do that either. I promise that I will do all I can to run, and I'll promise that if elected, I would do everything I can to make things better, not just for the people in our district, but for the people in Missouri and beyond if possible, given a chance. Thank y'all for listening. Today I am going to get to borrow a friend of mine's car and go to the post office so that I can use a computer, because I was told by the state secretary's office yesterday that to run, you have to either pay $850, $825 to run as a Republican or Democrat, or if you choose to run as an independent, then you have to get a particular petition form printed off of the computer, and I have to have 239 signatures, though they recommend that I get twice that to make sure I have enough padding to get my name added to the ballot. I can't actually apply to have my name put on the ballot until February, but I would like to have my signatures ready and have all my stuff ready to go, because I will have to actually find a way 8 hours away to Jefferson City in person to their office to turn everything in to get my name put on the ballot. It's going to be a long road. It's probably going to be slow going because I'm doing this with no funding. Just on my own, what I can when I can. Heard from the shop this morning they're working on my car. $750 for them to fix it, and I just pray that once they fix it, it's good and it'll last me for a little while, so that I can go do some door-to-door handshaking and meet the candidate, kiss the baby kind of stuff, and see if I can get signatures for that petition. But I will keep you guys posted. Keep your comments and suggestions coming. I love hearing them. I love responding to you guys. I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm not alone in this world dealing with all of this craziness by myself. I'm not the only one out here thinking how insane this is, like we've entered some kind of alternate reality. Lord help us. Lord help us. Y'all try to have a good day today. I'll check back in later. Love you. Bye.